Hey Capricorn, this is TC, your guiding chariot. Welcome to your July spirit message reading. First things first, there's a group of guys doing like renovations and cleaning in the apartment building over. So I'm sorry if you can hear them or hear their music. I hope it's not too distracting. But yes, this is your reading. This is going to be a general reading for all Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is also a timeless reading, so just because I posted it in July and you come across it in August doesn't mean it's any less relevant. You will find this message when you're meant to find it. I just ask that since it's general, take the bits that resonate, leave behind the rest. So hopefully the whole message connects with your situation. Some parts may not, and that's fine. Leave that on the table, take the rest. All right, my lovelies. Let's get into it. This has been, I'm excited to do your reading, Capricorn. For those of you who know, Capricorn, Cancer, we're in Cancer season, we share an axis. All the readings have been very interesting, and they've also all been very different. Like this one is just a general, so, you know, it could be work, could be love, you know, who knows. The Cancer reading is very interesting, so I expect yours to be just as interesting. Yep. Oh, hold on one second. I keep saying one day I'll remember to put my phone on silent when I film. One day it'll happen. It's not today. All right, Capricorn. So first card out, Nine of Wands in reverse. Beautiful energy, especially when it's followed by the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. So, Capricorns, any of you who have felt stuck, who have felt stagnant, why am I not moving forward? Why do I seem to be sitting in the same place no matter how much effort I've been putting in? I've been struggling and growing and learning and doing what I needed to do, and yet I feel like I'm still in square one. That will no longer be the case. We also have, I believe Saturn is moving back into Capricorn. Possibly tomorrow, if I remember correctly. I'm filming this on June 30th. I want to say the 1st is when Saturn nips itself back into Capricorn. I think. I don't know. Maybe. Possibly. I'm pretty sure. If not tomorrow, it's very soon. So you will have your ruling planet back in your sign. Definitely going to help. And it's funny. We always talk about Saturn as, you know, the restrictor, you know, he makes it harder to push you, right? But this, again, is an energy that you naturally travel through. The other 11 of us are like, oh my God, why is this so hard? You're like, I do this before I sit down for breakfast. Like, so that could be happening. Saturn is helping this big shift, especially if you're a oh, sorry, ran away. Hold on a minute. Oh, all right. So my Capricorn's out there looking for some love. We do have the Knight of Cups. Someone could be coming in with an emotional offer, confessing their love. Could be an apology for some of you, someone who did you wrong. Neptune. Well, Neptune too. But I meant to say Mercury is in retrograde. Usually brings back a lot of exes. You may have someone returning to be like, you know what? I did screw up. I screwed up. I am sorry. I really thought I was, you know, the goddess's gift to the planet. No, you weren't. So, could go either way. Again, depends on your situation. Just kind of be open to it. Someone is trying to bring something to you, some type of emotional offer, whether it's something new, whether it's someone returning. This is general, so it could go different ways for different people. I would love to say that for most of you out there, this is someone new, because that's gonna bring about or be brought about from this shift, right? From a place where we felt stagnant and we're not moving forward, even though we've been working so hard and doing this for so long. Here comes the shift. Now the gate is open to let this person in. We got another 3. All right, deal. Bottom of the deck right now, 2 of Swords. So something that has been unseen, possibly. All right. So we've got the Moon. We do have a lunar eclipse in your sign as well. So look at all this wonderful assistance from all our beautiful planets for you right now. So we have the Moon, secrets. For you guys, I want to say this is secrets coming to light, not about something that's, you know, I know we got the the Two of Swords, which is something that's unseen, right? You know, because the woman in there is blindfolded; she doesn't see it coming. And it's funny, that was the title of the Cancer reading. Couldn't see it coming. So Capricorn, if you're interested, might be worth it to check out the Cancer reading, especially if you yourself have some prominent Cancer placements in your chart. Might be worth it, because I'm already like, there's a lot of things going on. But this moon falling out under the Nine of Wands. So we know you're kind of moving forward. We know the gate's kind of open. You can finally make some progress. And I think a lot of that comes with this understanding. As this moon is getting reset, if any of you are also a Capricorn moon, or for the Capricorn moons watching, anytime we have an eclipse, it's a blotting out, right? There's a moment of like complete darkness before the light comes back. So it's a full reset. So for Capricorn moons, it's an emotional reset for you. For just regular Capricorns, there's a good chance this eclipse is making strong aspects to your sun, to your rising. If you have other planets in Capricorn, that's all going to be bringing about new understanding, right? And I'd love to say it's going to happen on the day. Probably not what's going to happen, so give it time. It may take a couple weeks, may take the next 6 months, who knows? But I'm fairly confident by the end of the year, whatever needs to come to light will. So it'll take different amounts of time for different people depending where we are. This Wheel of Fortune is being clarified by the Hanged Man. I love this. I actually love this because to me, this Hangman doesn't feel like what you're walking into. You're already in it. You're on your way out of it. That's what the change is, right? Because we talked about no longer being stuck, no longer feeling like you've been putting in the effort and not making any progress. Of course you didn't make any progress. You were in a moment of stillness here with this Hangman. But this is what's changing. This is what's finally, turning you right side up again, right? So I'm actually very happy to see that, because what that tells me is that you've done the work. You've done what you needed to do. It's huge confirmation that whatever you needed to learn to be able to accept this lesson, or to really understand what these secrets meant, maybe why they had to be secrets for so long, or you just weren't at a place where you could even understand it, even if someone told you. It's very, Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz. You would have never believed me. Now you would have believed her. You finished your quest through Oz, Capricorn. Love it. You can finally return home, right? And when I say return home, that's because we're walking away from some stuff. We have the Eight of Cups here coming out under this Knight of Cups. So definitely some type of emotional release being given to you by someone. So if you've been hung up on someone, right, this could be someone coming in saying, you know what, I'm sorry, you're right, I screwed up. Whether they want another chance or not is irrelevant, because it's about what you want. And this is what you need to do, is walk away. And that's what you know now. You know what I mean? Like that's the point where you've gotten to, which is beautiful, because there's definitely something coming in, right? Because on the other hand, this could be you leaving behind some, maybe a karmic cycle, an old partner, or even just the concept. Maybe you've been like, I just wish I had XOXO back. I just wish I could live like this, and being really attached to it. Releasing that attachment makes space for this new person to come in. So it honestly could go either way. But what I think is the most fascinating here, especially since the bottom of the deck, just for you, Capricorn, we're going to go through it a little bit. So we've got the Two of Swords, we've got the Sun, we have the Tower, and the Seven of Pentacles. I think we're going to go, that's as far as we're going to go. But love this. So we're talking about this kind of releasing, right? And making room. So we have this Two of Swords, which to me, especially right now, is really about kind of the unseen, right? We haven't made any leeway, but it's because we couldn't differentiate the path, right? We had the blindfolds on. How would we know if we walked on the left path, the right path, the one in the middle, who knows? What I love here is that we have the Sun and the Tower. To me, the Sun coming up before the Tower means we've walked into this situation fully prepared. Like, we walked in knowing something was going to fall. We were knowing something could fall, and we're like, and you know what? And I'm fine with that. That's fine, because I know what I need, know what I want. If this falls, to make room for that, all good. Because here we are with that Seven of Pentacles, hanging out, waiting, chilling. God, this is the Cancer reading all over again. It's kind of cracking me up. I think they also got, did they get the Tower? I don't think they got the Tower, but they got the Seven of Pentacles. They did get the Moon. interesting. Very funny. I would definitely recommend check out the Cancer reading. But the Seven of Pentacles, again, it's like this Nine of Wands. You've been in that moment where we've just been chilling. We've been, working on ourselves. We've been doing what we need to do. I would even say with this Seven of Pentacles, yes, it is a card of waiting. Yes, it's a card of planting the seeds and all these kind of things. I think a big part of why that needed to happen was really for your own development. I think there were things that had to be started or set up just for you, just for yourself, before all of, whatever this person is bringing in, whether even if it's just an apology and it releases you from something, if this is a new partner coming in, whoever, whatever they bring. Again, kind of irrelevant because this is about you. There were things that needed to begin and start before that happened, because if it happened sooner, you wouldn't see it for the same, or as the same thing. You wouldn't process it the same way. It also wouldn't mean the same thing to you. So, all good things to know. We are going to get an animal spirit card. Oh, I'm so excited that you got the moon card, because to me that really is about illumination to all those secrets. And actually, we're talking about the eclipse. You had the sun in the bottom of the deck, so you had sun and moon here. Love it. Let's do one little shuffle. Okay, that was easier than I thought. Ooh. Oh my god. Someone else had lion, and I think it was the Cancers. I'm tripping. I'm literally gonna have to stop recording and go watch the Cancer reading again. But you guys got lion as your spirit animal. I think it's card 11. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Cancers got this. So, power, loyalty, leadership, and family. Beautiful energies. Beautiful energies. For Cancers, the big thing here, I'll turn it that way so you guys can see it. For Cancer, the big thing was the leadership and kind of owning your role and owning your own personal power. You guys, Capricorn, feel slightly different. I almost want to say this is more, I'm thinking of like a pride of lions. I think the family aspect is coming through a little stronger in this moment. And I would say maybe not necessarily family as in, mom, dad, sister, brother, all of that. It's definitely your like chosen family, the people who you lean on for support, the people who show you, specifically the people who show you loyalty, right? Because we've got loyalty in there as well. And it's funny because I don't necessarily feel that this person comes from that particular inner circle. They could. I don't think so, but they could. I think it's just a way of support. It's a stronghold for you. They may also be the ones that help guide you if you're like, I don't know if this is the right move I should be making. Is this the thing? Open up, share. Maybe this is a time to kind of talk about it and bring it up and be like, hey, I've been feeling this certain way about this person. Or when this person comes back, if you're having a really hard time, like, oh, do I stay? Do I go? Do I let him in? Do I kick him back out? Again, maybe that's where you turn to if you just need a little extra, because they are there for you. All right. Oh my god, I'm like, I would bet money that it was the Cancers that got lion. It's so trippy. All right. Capricorns, if any of you watched the Cancer video, oh my god, please drop in the comments on either video what you thought, because I'm pretty sure it's a very similar message if I'm remembering the Cancer video correctly. It's just making me smile. All right. One more. All right. We'll take 3 of them. Who'd we get? Oh, all right. Dragonfly. You bring light to this world. Yes, you do, Capricorn. So take that as encouragement. And again, another kind of nod to you're going in the right direction. You're doing what you need to do. Beautiful achievement. win the award, accolade, or contract. I told you were moving forward. As things shift, as this understanding opens up, you open up the perception. And this could even have to do with this Knight of Cups. Something you've been wanting from this individual is finally yours. Finally yours. And then you have safe and happy travel. Can't read it from there. Protection from harm when journeying. So some of you may be traveling. Interesting time to be traveling. To me, this could also just speak to traveling as in progression. You may not be physically moving anywhere, but it's like you're climbing the ladder. You're going to the next phase, and it's a completely safe and divinely protected transformation for you. Actually, it's funny I say the word transformation. Dragonfly, as just a symbol, is an amazing symbol of magic, and that's definitely what's supporting this shift in you. So all kind of plays together, but it speaks a lot to you, you know, finally winning, finally getting what you've been working for. I don't know why I was going to say this, but I was going to say get back what you lost. I don't know, that might mean something to some of you. I don't know why that wanted to come out. But that may be the award. You felt like this person, whoever this Knight of Cups is, took something that they didn't deserve, or you gave it to them and they, you know, forgive my French, but they, you know, showed their ass a little bit and, you know, proved themselves unworthy. Now you're getting it back. Even, again, like I said, even if it's just an apology, it's enough to be like, you know what, thanks. I know who you are, I know what I need, and I know it's not a match, but thank you for doing that. I appreciate it. You may go on your merry way. You know, like, it's very that. What a very queenly, I gave you a whole bunch of Queen of Pentacles vibes with that one. But, you know, it's true. That's where you are now. You're like, you know what, it's fine. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's nice to hear it. I'm glad. Thank you. I appreciate that. I definitely maybe didn't need it. Maybe I thought I needed it, but I did want it. So I'm glad I have it. But now we get to go our separate ways. And, you know, maybe this is a lucky reunion where they come back and they've totally changed and grown. That could be a possibility. I think for majority, if not all of you, if it's an apology, that person's just kind of coming and giving you some type of release and, you know, confirmation that you're right. You're right. I was right to leave, or I'm glad I'm not there anymore. And again, letting go of that person with this Eight of Cups makes room for someone else to come in and give you something genuine, give you something real, right? Ooh, maybe even give you some loyalty. That may have been the issue before for some of you. Not that, and it's funny, I don't say that as in, you know, you had someone who cheated, maybe they did, but like, you definitely could have had someone who had priorities higher than you. Like, you might have been in a relationship, but this person valued their job more, or they valued hanging out with their friends and left you at home, or valued like some type of hobby, you know, if they went out and, you know, and played games with their friends, or I don't know, whatever it could be. But they dedicated more of their time and more of their energy into something else and left this relationship unattended. Right? You deserve better than that. And that doesn't mean you need a slave who's like on his or her hands and knees all day, and all up your butt every second of the day. No, we don't want that either. But there still has to be some type of give, right? You're in a relationship to be together. If you don't share anything, what's the point? Why are we here? Right? Okay, my lovelies, I'm going to end your reading there. Beautiful positive reading. Again, definitely recommend check out the Cancer video. It's a little silly how we share an axis. It's a thing. All right, I'm going to let you go, but as always, thank you as always. I appreciate all the likes, the thumbs up, the subscriptions, the comments. Keep them coming. I'm filming, you're kind of like the second half of filming I've done, so I did post a timeless reading. If you guys check that out, let me know how that goes, what you think of it. It's something new for the channel that I, just kind of want to try. So let me know your thoughts, as always. But again, thank you for all your love and support. I'm wishing you love, and I'm sending you the best. I know the world we live in is still kind of crazy and full of uncertainties, but we're going to make it through. You guys definitely took advantage of this opportunity and of this moment in time. So kudos to you. Great job. I mean, if anyone was going to do it, it's going to be a Capricorn, right? But yes, thinking of you, sending you the best. Take care, and I'll see you in your next video. Bye.